So after the debacle of the last commentary, you know you can sack me, guys. I'm quite happy for a vote in the forum. Anyway, race 10, Betfair Handicap Chase up next, 2.5 miles, 0 to 140. So Craig Beckwith sends 2, Sunspotter and Royal Moon, John Morgan's Staley Bridge Colonist, Victory Coup for Daniel French, Perfect Trust for Paul Parson, Vinnie Gerard's Sensational Hills and Sierra Vista Single, Windfield Eradicate for David Robertson along with Nidara Clute, Stakeholder for Daniel French, Gold Vase for Pontypool Racing, Camerooni Meadow for Del Hinton, Free Vegas for Stu Gray, end of October for Pontypool Racing and Bed Art for Alex Cherry. Make up 15. Not going to make it easy for me after trying to catch up from the last com. So let's see how many of these do get mentioned. I tell you what, Cladara Clue, or whatever her name is, Nadara Clue, she's not going to get a mention, I tell you now. Anyway, it's end of October that's going to lead this. The Betfair Handicap here at Newbury. It's race 10 on our card. So we're going to wait for him to settle down. It's end of October for Grey Clutterbuck. Those are Welsh flag silks, or the colours of the Welshman. I don't know, the dragon probably somewhere on his hat. Tattoo maybe as they go over the second, which is all clear. It's a little bit slow, the dragon, end of October. And he just leads from Sensational Hills. That's moved into second, and Victory Coup for Daniel French. Out wide is Stourbridge Colonist along with Camerooni Meadow in the pink silks. Up against the row is Sunspotter, and we've got the first of the greys pushing through, Perfect Trust. They get to the fourth, they all clear that, and oh no, we didn't, we lost one. Sierra Vista Single's gone. Lucky Vinny, you got another one in here with Sensational Hills running in about second, third as they get to the fifth of water. They all clear that, and we know that will be the last next time round. Thank God Martin's not doing these Newbury races. He'd be pulling his hair out if he had any. Like, I haven't said that joke before. But end of October, still a leader from Sunspotter and Stourbridge Colonist out wide in Camerooni Meadow, and then the grey Perfect Trust back over towards the Raz, the green silks of Sensational Hill, then the yellow silks of Stakeholder, and then Bed Arch, Victory Coup there, and Gold Vase, and Windfield Eradicator, and then Nadara Clue, and Royal Moon just bringing up the rear with him. Two of them at the back, but end of October, still our leader. Still got a mile and a half to travel. 10 to take as they go over this plain one. A great jump there by our leader. Probably took a length out of the field. Stourbridge Colonist is in second now, but he's about 6 or 7 wide. But Newbury turns are quite kind, so there shouldn't be any effect as they go over the seventh. A little bit slow, Ali, and we've lost another one there. Sensational Hills has gone for Vinny. There are only 2 fallers, and they've both been for Mr. Gerard. Unlucky, but it's end of October. That still leads. Managed to jump them all as they go over the 8th, which is halfway through the fences. Again, he was slow over it. Nadara Clue and Windfield Eradicator didn't get over it well together at the rear, but end of October. Leads by 4 from Free Vegas, Sunspotter, Perfect Trust, and they'll go over that one. Camerooni Meadow and Sunspot were the worst, but Free Vegas is still there. Camerooni Meadow and Perfect Trust, the grey. Length back to Gold Vase a little bit wider, and then Victory Coup and Stakeholder as they go over the 10th. A couple of them all a bit sticky there, but still end of October leads from Stourbridge Colonist and Sunspotter and the grey Perfect Trust. Between those is Victory Coup, and then Camerooni Meadow and Stakeholder, and Free Vegas dropping back with Gold Vase and Royal Moon's moved up now, and then the grey Bed Arch, and the 2 at the back are Windfield Eradicator and Nadara Clue, but it's end of October. Still leads by a length to Stourbridge Colonist. About 3 away from the rest of the pack, just being led by Camerooni Meadow up against the Rally's Sunspotter, and then Victory Coup and the first of the greys, Victory Coup, Perfect Trust, but up front, end of October still leads. Takes a length out of Stourbridge Colonist. We're inside the final 5 now as they take the final turn, come off the home bend. In the final straight, and it's end of October. The water jumps last, don't forget, but it's end of October from Stourbridge Colonist, couple of lengths away to Camerooni Meadow, Bed Arch, Perfect Trust and Gold Vase as they go over the 12th. It's still end of October, still leads from Here Comes Stourbridge Colonist, trying to close the gap, the small ditches over it slowly. End of October, Stourbridge Colonist between horses, Perfect Trust if he's got any room, and he hasn't. On it wide outside is Victory Coup and Gold Vase as they go over the 14th with just 2 to take, and it's end of October, and here comes Windfield Eradicator. Stourbridge Colonist still trying to chase him down. Victory Coup and Gold Vase and Stakeholder and Perfect Trust. He's over the penultimate, and it's end of October from Stakeholder. Stourbridge Colonist, Winfield Eradicator, Victory Coup, but end of October, coming down to the water. He's over it with a furlong and a half left to run. It's end of October from Stakeholder. Stourbridge Colonist and Victory Coup. They're going to swamp him inside the final furlong, and it's Stakeholder that takes it up now. Stourbridge Colonist into second, Victory Coup into third. Out wide is Winfield Eradicator, but it's going to be Stakeholder from Stourbridge Colonist and Victory Coup. It's going to be a 1-3 for Daniel French, with Stourbridge Colonist splitting the two for John Morgan. Well done. So Stakeholder takes it. Did we lose another one there? Somebody else fault. I don't see it. So Stakeholder takes it from Stourbridge Colonist and Victory Coup in third. Fourth looks like Winfield Eradicator. And fifth was our long-time leader, or possibly Paul Parsons' horse. End of October, might have got to hang on for fifth as we wait for the final card to cut. So Stakeholder takes it for Daniel French, well done. Stourbridge Colonist for John Morgan. Victory Coup for Daniel French, rest second and third. Winfield Eradicator for David Robertson, and Perfect Trust took end of October just for that last place money. So let's move on to our last race, which I think is over. Well, not my last race, which is race 11 over at Lingfield.